Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never see this. It's Siegfried Alexander Faust, the Whiff. Come back to you some more Warhammer 40k. I'm doing an updated Tyranids. I've done a lot of changes, and even this has had like 4 or 5 takes because it's just little micro changes. So I went back on my word and I added the Zoans. Sorry for any impatience because I've just recorded this so many times now. And I have a Neurothrope again. The reason for this is so I can actually have a bit more options depending if you go against another Psychic faction. I've taken off because I originally had the Tendrils, I believe, on. Oh no, did it not save? Alright, well, I'm not doing this again. Ignore Synaptic Tendrils on the Neurothrope. It's supposed to have Insidious Threat. It has Insidious Threat. That's what it's going to be updated on my Google Drive. The reason is so that way you can buff the Tyranid Warriors spam. So one group of 9 can have Ignore Light Cover. Make their AP2 a bit more spooky. Because the entire thing, it's better to buff them than giving a double buff versus Spirit Leech. You can just do the Spirit Leech on the Zoans or himself or the Hive Tyrant, whatever you want to prioritize for Psychic, etc. Death Leaper I gave Alien Cunning instead of the Hive Tyrant. I was a little back and forth on this, but ever since the list, you'll notice that there are no Tyrant Guard, that he can now be shot off because he's 12 wounds. So I think it is better to give it to the Death Leaper, so it'll probably get a better chance of scoring your opponent's backline. It's a small model base relatively versus some other stuff like having 5 guys, so decent restaurant. Love the peanuts. So you'll be able to steal an objective, which is pretty funny. Big meme. On the Hive Tyrant, I don't have Reaper Obliterix. Because of all the nerfs, I think there's a better option now. And I don't have the other Warlord trait that lets you reroll all hit rolls because when he's not damaged at all, he doesn't need it. It only helps him once he starts getting damaged. So, meh. And if he's dead, then it doesn't matter, so don't worry about it. It only helps him when he's fucked up. You should play with the intent that he's probably not going to be fucked up if you hide him well. If you're not hiding your dude, then you should play with the idea that he's going to die because you never decided to hide him. So I gave him the Maw Claws, a Thyrax. That gives him +1 attack, so it's 1 more attack. You can reroll the wound roll now. Now, there's Scything Talons, which gives him +2 strength, and plus the other thing will give him strength 10. So he gets like Custodians and stuff. He'd be wounding on 2s anyway, and some bikes. That's pretty good. But just reroll all the wound rolls anyway. I feel like it's superior, especially if you go against high toughness things. Toughness 8, toughness 9 for some reason. This is vastly superior then. So I'm pretty sure this is the way to go. For every time you kill a unit and you're still alive for some reason, you get extra attacks even more. So you get up to +3 attacks. So you go up to 6 attacks, going up to possibly 9 attacks. Goodness gracious. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. The thing is, it's kind of weird, is there are a lot of good Warlord traits across Tyranids. Like, between the Cunning one, the double abilities, the... Oh, God, what did I grab over here? Oh, the Ignore Light Cover stuff. And then there's some good relics, but the relics are mostly like for the big dudes. With that said, if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to upload this list, and there's every other army list for every faction for 40k on Tabletop Simulator, or otherwise for Battlescribe on my Google Drive. So you can go there in the description box below, grab the link, and start plugging and playing. I haven't forgotten about uploading the mod with all these armies. I've just been making small changes and stuff, and I've been wanting to make it nicer, but meh. I've also been like caught up in a reading fit where I've just been reading so much over the last 2 weeks. I've probably read like easily over 5,000 pages. Oh, not easily, but close to 5,000 pages in the last 2 weeks. I feel pretty proud about that number, only because I haven't read it in so long. So it's nice to know that when it's a story I'm actually like enthralled by, I can just go hard. So that's what I've been doing. Been busy with some D&D stuff as well. With that said, take care, y'all, and game on, gamers. Bye.